Hello, everybody. Oh, that was loud. Sorry. I'm Marinos from PlayVenture, and I'm going to present to you Live Plus today. But before I get started with what Live Plus is, I'm going to get you through how we got up with Live Plus. What was the idea behind it? Now, let's get a simplistic example. We have the betting market, where you have a player that's going to bet with 10 euros on a live betting event. What is going to be the thrill for him? I think none, because usually he's going to lose very quickly the money and get out of the game. Or if he continues plays, he's not going to gain as much because he's going to choose minimum odds. On the other hand, the operator from a 10 euro player is not going to gain much. No engagement because the player is going to lose early. Not high return because the margin is low. And we get to the general problems of the market now. We have two options, the players and the operators. The players today are looking for greater control over their game, and also they like to wage low and get high return. That's what everybody likes, but it's not what is happening. On the other hand, both betting and casino products doesn't offer guaranteed price for the player, and the pool games which are guaranteed don't have the engagement needed. On the other hand, we have the operators. The operators today need volumes, and this is what we see all the time with the mergers and acquisitions, especially in the market this year. They need big volumes because the margins are low. They need to create volumes. To create volumes, they need to spend in marketing, attract more players to come to the platform and play. The margins are low, so spend to get. On the other hand, they have poker and pool betting, you're going to tell me, where the margin is stable, but what is the problem there? Poker is monopolized by poker stars. And on the other hand, pool betting, as I said before, is not that engaging at the end of the day because, the events are late to come. So, we have Live Plus. I'm going to read you now the definition as you're going to see it in a dictionary some years from now. Live Plus is a live sports betting platform where players compete against each other by betting on live sports event in the form of a tournament. The objective of Live Plus is betting on real outcomes of a live event to manage and predict better than the other players in order to secure the highest ranking in a real-time leaderboard. What does Live Plus has to offer for the operators? First of all, it's sort of live betting, so the players are already familiar. It has a stable margin because the players compete against each other on a pool. It has all the features like trackers, live streaming. It's based on popular events, big football matches, basketball matches, so people are attracted to them all the time. It has no risk at all, and it creates good networking and very good social acquisition. Now, how about the players? Why should the players will be interested in the game? First of all, it's the first player versus player live betting game in the form of a tournament. It combines live betting with pool betting, and on the same time, it has all the thrilling features that I said before, like trackers and videos and everything. And the first place winner gets over 20% of the total pool, which is relatively big. On the other hand, over 60% of the players participating in the pool win at the end something, so almost nobody is unhappy. The prices are very competitive. The entry fees are very low, can be for 5 to 10 euros. And also it's based on popular match, as I said before, so the players are always interested in them. Now, how about the market? We have today at 4.5 billion European online betting market, and Live Plus is actually targeting almost 80% of this market. We have the 50% of the sports betting users that are already playing live betting and are not interested in casino. They're not cross-selling. The companies are trying to get them to casino to have a better margin and a stable one, but they're not going there. We have players that go to casino but return back to sportsbook because they are not really interested there. So what is the solution for a bookmaker that wants to make a better margin? Live Plus, I would say. Now, because I said too much, I'm going to show you some video now, how the game is played for you to understand. So, sorry, I have to find the way to make it play. Okay. The players in the game choose from a variety of popular events. They register to the tournament, they see the entry fees and the other competitors, and they are given chips to spend in a single or multiple bets within the live betting environment. This is the live betting environment where the tournament takes place. Okay, the players have the opportunity to claim their prizes. The objective is to predict better than your opponent based on the real events. You can see even what they are playing, so you make a strategy on what you want to play. And on the left-hand side, you can see the leaderboard where it changes constantly, showing what is going on when every bet is cleared. Okay, now, besides all that, the players have other options to increase their gaming action and for the operator to gain more. They have the add-on button where they can add on more chips and play even more. And also if they lose all their chips, they can rebuy and get again in the game. When the match finishes, there's a final leaderboard where everybody knows what he won. Okay, now, how we're going to make this happen? Because, okay, the platform is nice, everything is okay, but you need to have a strategy. Our, let's say, inspiration is to invest in the game as well, not only provide the game to others. We think that we should start with free roll tournaments where we can attract more players by offering some small prizes, then move on to satellite tournaments in combination with the free roll tournaments in order to make players qualify for the big events, for the big guarantee prizes that will be played on popular matches. Then when we have the sufficient network, because this is the only thing here, you have to have a network of a lot of players. If you have a lot of players, everything is easier because the prizes will be better, the pools will be better, the operators will be happy, the players will be happy, I will be happy, and everybody's happy. So we need to create this network so it will be self-funded and the prizes will be self-funded by the players. And in order to do that, besides giving prizes, we have to do a marketing campaign, we have to create awareness of the game, how the game is played, what are the advantages of the game, and how we can move on with this game. Now, because I was talking about advantages, what are the actual advantages? We have a game that's coming for the first time in the market. But on the same time, it's a game that is very easy for the player to understand. If somebody knows how to play live, he will definitely understand how to play Live Plus. It's the same thing. It has new content, it's an innovating form of live betting, and most important, it has a stable margin for the operator, so no risk at all, you sleep at night with no headaches. Now, what have we done until today that we're here? We got an initial seed funding to develop the product. We released our beta version some days ago. We have completed the testing control audience. We've done UI, UX controls. We have already presented the game to some major operators, and we are in, let's say, the final stage of negotiations to go to a big aggregator to use the game in their platform. So, we are here looking for networking, operators that want to use the game, investors that want to invest further to make it bigger, providers that want to use the game to their own audience. And if you have any questions, you can find us in S2160, which is in the other side of the exhibition, around 2 kilometers from here. And thank you everybody for being here. Vote for us, it will be good. Bye-bye.